Well, a pleasant good night and welcome to Kenton Oval. We're here for the highlights in the Group B match in the Super 50 Cup between the Barbados Pride and the USA cricket team. Beautiful day it has been at Kenton Oval, and the highlights should be quite exciting because the USA are fresh from their victory against the Leeward Island Hurricanes, while the Barbados Pride are looking for their first win in 4 matches. The news from the middle is that the USA team have won the toss and they have chosen to bat first. They've made a couple of changes. Jasdeep Singh is out, so too is Wakefield, and they've put 2 more spinners in. Perhaps they've heard that the Barbados team are susceptible to spin bowling. Dominic Drake still has come in, the left arm all-rounder, and he is expected to bowl and bat in the deep. So then, let's head to the middle and see what total the USA will compile.
Good delivery. Good delivery. I'm sure Tino will be happy with that one.
Absolutely. Test it out. Yes, getting some bounce. Look at the batsman on his toes. That's when you have that brand new ball, that's what you want to do. Just getting back to the point of course, Fastbert Drakes. He always said to me, Tino, when you're bowling with Fidel or Curry or Pedro, they swing the ball. You be aggressive. I don't mind if you go bowl 10 for 50. I want wickets from you up front.
There again, another testing delivery. Patel would have done well to get out of the way of that one. Gets a single. But there we're talking about that aggression, Tino. Brings a different mindset into the batsman. He knows that he can't just step down the pitch. It brings a different level of thinking. So good testing delivery here for Patel. Well played. But up there, something to think about, young man. There again, another solid piece of batting at the end of the first over. USA cricket 2 without loss. Oh, and he's gone. Very good delivery there from the young man. First up, making an impression early up. Quite comfortably taken there by Suleiman Ben. He's not going to drop those. But a really good start here for young Dominic Drakes. Making that decision to include him, the correct one so far. Yes, good delivery, Tino. That's what we're talking about from the fast bowler.
And where did he bowl it? Getting that batsman up on his toes, using his height. Wonderfully bowled. Patel, he goes for 1. 2 for 1. That's what bowled again, using that surface. That's what you want with that new ball. He's hitting the outside edge on 2 occasions.
We've seen Malhotra on the ground there. Not quite sure what happened. Seems to have rolled over his ankle or something like that.
He's got the outside edge. He's coming down. Oh, and he just turned his ankle, which will be his left foot. Have a closer look. Actually, it happened on the pitch. He just he just got in a bad position. And I don't believe in batting in half spikes. Oh. You need all those spikes in your boots to get all the grip you can. And it's very sad to see him go off and be injured like that. Not what you want to see, especially from your captain.
It's a good shot. Good looking shot there from Stephen Taylor. Short, pulled away front of square. Nice confident looking shot there from Taylor. Dominic Drake's a little bit too short here. Umpire had to get out of the way very quickly. Good bit of reflexes there from umpire Basrat. But a good shot there from Taylor. Magnificent shot there. Stand and deliver, Stephen Taylor. More out of the books of 2020, but he'll take that result. Nice confident stroke there. Hitting that ball on the up. Just through the line, through hands at it. 4 good looking runs here for Stephen Taylor.
Well, that just goes to show you how wonderful the surface is as well. It's hard and it's true.
Edged and gone between first and the keeper. Catchable by both. 4 runs. Keeper looked to go with 2 hands, and that gap between himself and first slip. That's edged again and through Ben. They might get a few more this time. Yes, they get 4.
It's a pretty slow surface, and Suleiman Ben should know by now how to take a step or 2 up. That drop well short.
That's nicely played. Genuine cricket shot, and gets Stephen Taylor 4.
A little bit too short and wide on this occasion from young Drakes. And Taylor was equal to the task. It's a beautiful cricket shot.
Well, that's hit over wide long on. 1-2 bounces into the boundary. So Stephen Taylor looking very good, confident, timing the ball very well, and taking the fight to the Pride.
Over pitch delivery by Drakes, and he's starting to show a little sign of fatigue, I would reckon.
This is hit, and if it doesn't clear long on, yes it does, that's 6. Straight over the man at long on's head, but had the elevation and the distance. So 6 to Stephen Taylor, and it brings up the 50 partnership.
Very well struck. There's a long on in place, but that didn't bother him at all. Stephen Taylor, he backed himself.
Ben Sully, pull it back a bit.
On the edge and gone for 4. Boucher luckily didn't hit the helmet because it would have been 5. But 4 more runs to the USA. They now move along quite nicely to 67 for 1. Square drive. I think that's very close. They're going to definitely want to look at that. A good effort, but I think that might have just been ruled 4. We'll wait and see. So the TV umpire, Nigel Duguid, out of Guyana, making this decision. What would Nigel Duguid signal? What would Tino Best signal? Is that 4, Tino? Tino Best says it's clean. He's actually given it 4. So it's just been adjudged 4 runs. Don't think there'll be any discussion here. That's going to be 4 clean runs. That's a record partnership overall for the USA at this level. And it has come with 2 left-handers, Taylor and Amsterdam, against Barbados. Amsterdam has not been as fluent, but he's got 2 back-to-back boundaries, and he's beginning now to open his shoulders to some pretty ordinary bowling there from Justin Graves.
The way he's played so far, some good aggressive strokes. He's been very watchful, putting a real price on his wicket. And there he goes for a big shot. And that brings up his 50. Taylor, his third at this level. And he just raises the bat to his teammates. And a small appreciative crowd that's here. Very well played to Taylor so far.
First 50 by American player in this tournament. Stephen Taylor. At the end of 23 overs, USA Cricket 84 for 1.
The 2018-2019 Super 50 Cup is brought to you by Cricket West Indies.
Another day of action in the Super 50 Cricket Cup.
Oh, that's punched over the top brilliantly. Oh, that was sweet timing.
Windward Islands return to defend their title.
That's the winning shot. They take the title.
Against the top clubs from the Caribbean, Canada, and the USA.
Fantastic shot.
October 4th through the 28th. Live on ESPN and ESPN Play. For everything cricket, go to espncricinfo.com.
And it's edge and it's dropped. Put down there by young Lenico Boucher. Big shot there. Getting the outside edge. Unable to gather that one. Sure, he'll be disappointed with that. Let's have a look at it. Full stretch to his left. You'd really want your wicketkeeper to take that circuitly.
Of course. I mean, I think it should have been taken. You know, he really tried. We have to give him that.
There we see an edge again. This time it goes down to the third man. Boundary well fielded there. Only a single. But another big shot there. At the end of the 24th over, USA Cricket 89 for 1. Big shot there for LBW, and he's given him. Shamar Springer picking up the breakthrough here. Umpire had his time, took his time. Decided that that was in front. Let's have a look at it. Did it pitch outside? Good delivery, good decision. Very good decision there from the umpire. And there you were saying it's flashed away past that slip fielder. Goes to the boundary for 4 runs to Stephen Taylor.
And how often do we see something like that, Badri? You just take the first slip out. Look at that. That would have been right down Solomon Ben's throat if he was at first slip.
Stephen Taylor checked his scores. If they continue at this rate, 185, but you want to be around that 5+ runs. And over 204, looking at 220. You need to get over 200 runs.
Springer. And that's going to carry. Will it carry to long off? It does. And that's the end of Taylor. Can't say we didn't see it coming. Sub Harding, the catcher. But got very loose after at around 49, Taylor. Lost his rhythm, probably his concentration. And goes at a bad time. He was the man in, should have stuck around. Goes for 64 from 88. It's 109 for 3. That's nicely played. It's going to run down the hill, and that won't be stopped. 4 runs to Patel. That's the type of player he is. He looks for the gaps. Doesn't look to hit the ball hard. Plays with very soft hands. And this delivery looked to be a googly. Bounced and came back to him. Gave himself room and just guided it in that area behind point.
That's a loud shot for LBW, and he's given him. Umpire Bazarat had a very long look, and Tamil Patel playing across the line of that. I think he was pretty plumb.
Good delivery again from Walsh Jr. He's been wicket to wicket for the most part in this spell. There we see playing across the line of the delivery, missing it completely. Tamil Patel has to depart for 11.
None. What
Let's come back for 2.
How's that?
Yeah, he just appeared to put his bat down. The umpire is going upstairs.
Yeah, I think it's a good call as well, because I'm not so sure that he approached that in a very professional way.
This could be some careless work here on the part of the batsman. Let's have a...
I think he might chest me out. What do you think, Sammy?
This is really incredulous.
If anything, he might have just. No, I think he's gone. Let's have the magnifying glass on that. His foot is in the air. Is his bat down? That's a very debatable thing.
I'm seeing some space there.
I think he's going to be out. I think he's... Yes, he is. Look, he's gone.
Careless work there, Barry. Exactly what you didn't want at this stage. Innocuous against the run of play. Really incredulous here from USA Cricket.
And there he goes again, gets a wicket. Well, they're appealing, at least. And he's given him, yes. Not quite sure what was the delay. It looked pretty straightforward to me.
Suleiman Ben gets his name on the wicket-taking column. Let's see what happens here.
I think it came off the keeper's glove. And I would say, yes, it did touch the bat. So I don't see anything wrong there with the decision. Silva's gone for 5. They're now regressed to 135 for 6. Edged and just gone wide of the slip. It's going to go down to the third man boundary. It's gone for 4.
Not for the first time. We've seen an edge going down to the boundary for 4 again. Suleiman Ben. Sharp to his right. Don't think we can fault him too much here, Barry. Sharp chance there. But if you're in slip, you got to take some of these.
That's a big hit. Has it gone far enough? Yes, it has. It's 6. Hutchinson gives his trademark 6. And that pushes the score now to 149.
Don't mind this at all from Hutchinson. Taking the attack to Ben. Taking on the long on fielder. Enough on it. Good clean strike.
That's a biggie. Going once, going twice, sold for 6. It's Hutchinson.
Here we see high, hard, and handsome from Hutchinson.
That's another big 6. That has sailed. It's out of there in the second tier.
Yeah, the minute that ball is in his arc, he's going to have a go. Made good connection there. Hutchinson will be happy.
This is now the highest total that the USA has scored against Barbados in the history of Super 50 cricket.
That was struck with severe power. Straight through mid-off for 4. A opportunity to face up to Shamar Springer, who's bowled very well to date. 9 overs for 19. Picked up 2 wickets as well. Good economy rate. Let's see if he can keep that up. Hold him. Full and at the stumps. That's where you want to bowl at the death. And a 3rd wicket for Shamar Springer. Elmore Hutchinson. 1 swipe too many.
Very, very, very good Yorker by Shamar Springer. Bang on target. And the big hitting Hutchison has to go. Trying to aim to the leg side.
36 from 31. Valuable runs for the US. Bowled him. Full and straight again. And Malhotra defeated. A wicket for Miguel Cummins.
That's the point I was making a few moments ago, Dooge. I don't think we'll see some big hitting. Straight on. Malhotra missing entirely. It wasn't even close. Stumps are out of the ground. Miguel Cummins celebrates.
There goes Malhotra for 11. It's 185 for 8. Full and straight, and the umpire won't have too much of a problem with that. He's squared up in front of the pit, in front of the stumps, and beaten all ends up for pace. Let's see where he gets hit. Full, and oh, that might have been just edging down leg side, but the umpire decided that it was straight enough. And Kenjigi has to go for 2. 186 for 9.
So are you saying, Mr. Dujan, that all number 10s can't bat? Because...
Well, you were the one that says that it's obvious if he's batting at number 10 that he wasn't picked for his batting. That he, so you know, I'm only going from what you said.
No,
you know.
you said it, and I was supporting you. But then you go on to say I should know. I want to know what you mean by that.
Well, you said obviously if he's batting at number 10. And I know somebody I used to play with who batted in that region. And if you said obviously, then it must be a fact. Anyway, there's a decision pending here on that run out.
I just want you to understand, don't get Curtly and Courtney mixed up.
Let's see what's happening here. He looks late, he looks short. There's Boucher again. Too slow. Too slow. Lots of time to take the bails off there, Boucher. 190 for 9. And that's hit high and hard and could very well go all the way. No knock back. They come for 2. And that's all they'll get. So the US move on to 192 with 2 deliveries left in the innings.
Very, very good work by Justin Graves. Had to cover a lot of territory. Ooh, looks like he stepped on the rope as he made contact with the ball.
Umpire didn't have asked to check this. Foot on the rope. The ball is actually over the boundary and he knocks it back. That's 4 runs. Last ball. They'll run for it and they'll get it. And the US end up on 194 for 9 in their 50 overs.
So 196 for 9 is what she wrote. Stephen Taylor at the top with 64 but Amsterdam had a start, but the other batsmen just could not go on. Luckily, though, Hutchinson with a big furore in the end to give the innings some impetus. The bowling was led by Shamar Springer. He got 3 wickets. I thought he bowled well. So too did Miguel Cummins. He got 2. And Barbados now will need to get 197 runs to win their first game of this year's tournament. They only got 2 points from a no result, so they're quite hungry to win. When we come back, we're going to go to the middle and see what Lanika Boucher and Shane Mosley will start by doing.
Think he need longer shoulders?
Yeah, he does. Just another yard of cloth or so.
As we say, he's shooting. But the USA will want him to shoot right now. Get the wicket early with that new ball.
Oh, very well bowled, but it's going to go through for 4 byes, I think. Yes, 4 byes.
Quick delivery, 88, nearly 89 miles an hour. Full and swinging back. Oh, have a look at this. How did that miss the off stump? He even beat the keeper for pace. That is the area. Oh, that is a beautiful delivery. How did that miss the off stump? Oh, 88.9 miles an hour, nearly 89 miles an hour. So good gas so far from Phillips.
And again, just kissing that off stump.
Just over the top, flashing. Flashing. And he got a cheeky boundary. Boucher, after 3. 18 on the board, just flashing. He threw the kitchen sink at it. That's not what you want to see with 3 slips. You got to leave those balls, young man. Oh. That's an outside edge. I'm going for 4. Good delivery from Hutchison. Did it carry to Stephen Taylor?
Yeah, it was a genuine edge, and Taylor should have taken that. Even if he didn't take it, he should have stopped it. Should have definitely stopped that, Taylor. I'm sorry. No sympathy there for Stephen Taylor.
That's all.
Beautifully punched through the extra cover. That's gone for 4, and it deserved the boundary.
That's what you need. You need to capitalize. When the half chuckers came, that's a wonderful back foot punch. Oh, he played it like the man in the stand, Desmond Haynes. Stand and deliver. Beautiful shot from the young man.
That's an uppercut. That's going to go into the boundary for 4 more. Lanika Boucher now beginning to get his groove.
Hold on, Desi Haynes, the uppercut. It's a wonderful shot. Oh, beautiful. That's what you have to do in the power play. Be aggressive towards the half trackers. Balls that are wide, you have to capitalize on. And that's a wonderful uppercut.
Oh, and he's gone. Soft dismissal there from Shane Mosley. And just when you think they had a good start and they were just starting to blossom, he gives it away.
Simple as that. Back of a length delivery and just went into the shot a bit too early. Trying to whip it away into the onside, not in control. And that's all she wrote. So the first wicket goes down for the Barbados Pride. USA have broken that opening partnership of 40.
You get him! Yeah!
And that's taken as well. Well, he's standing there, not sure if the catch was taken. And the umpires are probably going to consult He's not moving, Boucher. Does it go to hand? It goes to hand and taken on the second attempt. There it goes, not in contact with the ground at any point, so not too much doubt about that it's out. So he's got to go. Nico Boucher. Two openers now removed in very quick succession.
Catch him!
That's nicely timed. He is a good timer of the ball, Shamar Brooks. Picks himself up a boundary.
Good bit of timing here from Brooks. It was in the air for a while. Fortunately for him, it was well placed.
One more, hey, one more, hey.
Nice boundary to start off here, Shamar Brooks.
Should be looking for two. And they come back for two. Too easy. Good running by these two.
How is that?
There's a chance.
Well done, Jesse.
Could this be a turning point? Decision is pending. King Jiggy looks like might be touch and go. We have a look.
He's gone. No, he tried to put the slide in, which is the normal thing to do, and seemed like the bat was caught in some kind of crack or something, and decision and is out. There's the confirmation. Jonathan Carter has to go. Unfortunately, Jonathan Carter goes for 15. Barbados now 67 for 3.
That's a big shot. That's going to go all the way for 6.
Waited for it. Waited for the right one, the one that was up in the slot. This one over-pitched. And timed beautifully over long on. He is a good timer of the ball, Shamar Brooks.
Come on, Tamil, come on. Catch him! Yeah!
But not to be. Beaten in the flight, came down the wicket, stroked it straight back to Patel, who's taken the catch. And after all of that build-up, Shamar Brooks has to go back to the pavilion. Look at this, Barry.
Very well set up, if you ask me. Patel just fighting it up again. Held that one back a bit more. He didn't get to the pitch fully. And Brooks falters. 96 for 4, he goes for 34.
Catch!
And that's one way to do it. Straight back down the ground. Not a thing wrong with that. Good use of the feet.
No worries, Noshi, no worries. Noshi, no worries there. Keep going here, keep going.
Oh, that's poor fielding. They're going to pay for that. Well stopped. Very good effort there because he made the mistake initially, but I think he recovered.
Well, there's really no excuse for this. Must have just taken his eyes off the ball.
Yeah!
He swept that fine. Is going to go down to the boundary. I don't think he'll get there. Oh, it does make it. Good effort in the end, but it gets to the boundary. So a very cheeky little sweep shot there by Graves. And Barbados going out to 119 for 4. I'm seeing good intent here, Jeffrey Dujon.
It's a big shot for run out. Umpire goes upstairs. I think he can be in some trouble here, Kirtley. What do you think?
It was a risky single. I mean, that was uncalled for, in my opinion. No need for that. And he could be in some trouble here. It looks like he made it, but that was risky. That is something that you don't want at this stage.
Confirmation there, he made it in safely, but I can't disagree with you.
They need another 69 runs to win. They have more than enough overs to get to that 197 required. However, these two has to stay there and bat deep as possible.
Leg spinner Ashraf in operation. Oh, that's a good delivery. Beating all ends up. Beating the keeper as well, and will go into the boundary. For bye signal there. Barbados Pride wouldn't mind how they get these runs. See, it's nice delivery, flighted, and a bit of turn.
No worries, well bowled.
There's a big shot for MW there. Ramdan, he's given him. Took his time before making the decision, but he felt that it was going on to hit the stumps. Good breakthrough here for Ashraf in his debut match. See what happens here. What do you think about that one, Sir Kirtley?
If he did get a bat on it, it looks to be a fair decision. It's really more pressure for Barbados. Kevin Stout goes for 24. It's 133 for 5.
Another day of action in the Super 50 Cricket Cup.
Oh, that's punched over the top brilliantly. Oh, that was sweet timing.
Windward Islands return to defend their title.
That's the winning shot. He takes the title.
Against the top clubs from the Caribbean, Canada, and the USA.
Fantastic shot.
October 4th through the 28th. Live on ESPN and ESPN Play. For everything cricket, go to espncricinfo.com.
The 2018-2019 Super 50 Cup has been brought to you by Cricket West Indies.
There's a shot for run out at the non-striker's end. Umpire Basrat decides to go upstairs. Let's have a look at this one. Could this be another careless dismissal?
Decision pending. And this one is going to be interesting.
Seems to have been back there, Kirtley.
Yes, it looks to be safe. Looks to be safe. And that's the confirmation, not out.
That's a good looking shot. Go all the way to the boundary, I think. Yes, good effort down in the field there, but unfortunately Silva wasn't able to hold that back in. 4 more to the total.
Very good shot by Justin Graves. Split the man at long on and the man at deep mid wicket. And even though Silva tried for all his worth, it was in vain. But they can't fault the effort.
Good looking shot there. We will go for 4. Justin Graves, confident shot there. Half volley, dispatched.
Certainly was a good shot. It was a full toss and he put it away quite convincingly through the gap for 4. And I tell you something, this guy Justin Graves can bat a bit.
30 yards out. 30 yards out. 30 yards out.
Oh, and that's gone down the leg side. It's going to be 4.
Terrible piece of bowling by Silva. That brings up the 150 for the Barbados Pride. And Graves move on to 33. Not very good delivery. Look at that. Back the line on the leg side. And it's gone for 4.
Oh yeah!
And he's bowling. Ashraf picking up another wicket, another breakthrough here. Drawing him on the front foot, a big drive, inside edge onto the stumps. There we see it onto the leg stump, just when things were looking nice for the Barbados Pride. They lose another wicket, that off the informed Justin Graves as well. Justin Graves has to depart for 35, a well-played 35. Barbados Pride now in some trouble, 157 for 6. Big shout there. Some bat on it. Umpire Bastrap not interested. At the end of 37 overs, Barbados Pride 158 for 6. Yes, yeah, some bat on that there.
But if wickets continue to tumble, it will be very hard. That's a pretty good shot. Well fielded. What's going on? Well, he thought it was 4. He thought that Springer actually hit the ball for 4. I think they only ran 1. He thought it went for 4. It didn't go for 4. They actually only ran 1. And they just stood there at looked at each other and laughed. Cracking shot. That's a good shot. That's gone for 4.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous shot on a Friday night. That is a wonderful back foot cut. Beautiful hands. Still head. Right out the coaching manual. That's wonderful.
That's a big shot. That's a good one. Gone. 6 runs, and Shamar Springer looking more confident as he's trying to lead Barbados to victory.
Wonderful from Springer. Full extension of the arms, using those long levers. That's a wonderful maximum, a welcome maximum as well. Oh, stand and deliver, young man. This game is setting up for him to finish it off.
Oh, look at that. That's a beaut. Has that gone all the way? Yes, it has. Dominic Drakes. 6 runs. The Pride now sitting pretty.
Wonderful shot. Aye, Drake's full. Stand and deliver. The cameras are on you, young man. We. Wonderful shot. Beautiful. Follow through. Right out the coaching manual. Oh, woo.
And he's given him. He's gone, and Drakes departs. They need 9 from 56, but they're going to have to do it without Dominic Drakes. You need to have a look at that again, Tina. I'm not quite sure that came off the bat.
I think it came off the elbow, but nevertheless, he's been given out. Dominic Drakes departs for 15. Barbados 188 for 7.
And he's edged it between the slip and the wicket keeper. Comes down to the boundary. It will be hauled back in. Stephen Taylor there just getting the edge. Fell a bit short in the gap. Good bowling.
Come on, Bob, come on, Bob. It's okay, it's okay.
That's good running, good awareness from Springer. Heading him off the strike against the off spinner.
And that's a full toss, and it's dispatched. One bounce into the boundary for 4 over mid-wicket. Scores level at this stage. Nice juicy full toss onto his legs. Put away disdainfully, one bounce into the player's dugout. Scores level now, Tino.
Well, couldn't want a better delivery to get. Well, he smacked down the ground. Does it get to the boundary? Yes, it does. Well played by Shamar Springer, finishing things. A little nervy in the innings. But Barbados finishing with good power. Young Springer, he's had a good day with both ball and bat.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So Barbados winning this game by some 3 wickets, a victory that will please them because they needed to get some points to try and advance in this particular competition. Luckily, even though Brooks was out for 35, Shamar Springer with innings of 29, and then Drakes as well, seeing Barbados home in the end, and they have notched up their first victory in 4 matches to move now to 6 points. I thought Stephen Taylor bowled well. Look, he had a very good all-round performance today. Kenjiki was economical, but he didn't pick up the wickets that he did against the Hurricanes, and perhaps that's where they might have just slipped a little bit. So a victory then, and congratulations to Shamar Springer. Shamar Springer has picked up the man of the match for his batting and bowling performance. Well done to him. Barbados' victory now takes them to 6 points. Look at the Pride, they're 3rd now. Of course, leading the tables are the Jamaican Scorpions, who continue to win and win everything. They're doing so well. Hard to stop them at this particular stage. The Hurricanes in the USA at the bottom, the Marooners in the middle as well. So then, thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to more highlights of the Super 50 Cup. We're coming now into the second part, the second tier of this tournament, and we look forward to you joining us for much more. I'm Barry Wilkinson from Kensington Oval. Bye-bye for now.